My opponent is asking, can you play as black? Am I, okay, yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's do a rematch. There you go. You got what you wanted. If you want to play as white, you don't get that. I'll give you black, though, if you want black. Okay. Alright, French defense land. Are we going to have the Winnow? Maybe my opponent has, maybe they're like, hey, I'm sniffing something out. My opponent isn't. Maybe my opponent is sensing a weakness that I have against the French or something. Wait. They're saying, let me employ the Fort Knox defense. I saw something faulty there. Okay, what do you do now? I was just playing this the other day. Bishop out. Queen here, just castle. I was playing this the other day. How did that turn out? I think it turned out pretty good. Let's go, queen. Oh, look out. Ah, okay. 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 This is a typical idea. What my opponent just did is very typical. I want to keep my bishop on this diagonal. I might want to do knight here. Looks a bit weird. I'm gonna back up. Why would I want to have my bishop on this diagonal? Because I still have an idea of getting in this d5 break. I don't know how exciting it'll be to be on this diagonal. I guess it's still pretty good, but it's going to make my opponent think twice, that's for sure, about what? About this c5 break. Did you follow that? By having my bishop on this diagonal opposed to this one, I make this advance more difficult to get in. And I believe now the idea is correct in that of c4. Four Karuskis around the corner, as well as just controlling d5. Look at these guys. Neither one can make use of d5. Why is my computer going crazy? Why does it have to be the fan working overtime here? This is very taxing with my setup here. Okay. How about b3 and then bishop b2? That looks like a plan. Let's do it. Oh, I just dropped a pawn. No way. No, I didn't. It's poison pawn. It's a poison pawn variation. Queen takes d is a known trap. Be very aware of it. Queen takes d4 is a trapperuski. Is my opponent going to fall for it? Okay. Times are even. So, castles is probably mainline. Or theory or something. Development, because the position can open up at any moment. This king could be in some big trouble. What else? That's kind of the direction you have to go. Or maybe another one is to just eliminate the knight at this point. What else? What's the plan? What is the big bad plan? My opponent did not have any of my tricky thoughts of, yeah, this is a known trap. No, it's not. Psychological tricks going on here. I think my opponent's listening. Gotta use every resource. Every resource! I was trying to throw out a dud. And to be honest, I thought queen takes pawn was going to be winning a piece. But it's not. I do have bishop b2. Man. Okay, let's go here. Maybe you have to focus on time now that you dropped a pawn. Oh, man. I'm going to come at my opponent hard now. Real hard. Is the queen dead? Is she close to dead? Come on, queen. You know you're running short on squares. Where are you going to reside? Over here? Oh, you want me to move my knight? Take right here? Let's not get mated on h2. No, let's hit the queen. Get out of there, queen. She might be close to trapped. Watch where you're going, queen. You watch yourself. I can maybe chop here. Oh, chopperooskies. Maybe a5, a4, a5? No. Where are you gonna go, queen? You must be scared. You're running short on squares. She's scared. She is definitely a scared queen right now. Bishop back. Oh, man. Why can't it be easy? Oh, come on. You could do it. You could do it. You could do it. Chop here. Boom. Chop here with check. Ooh, that might be pretty good. I have to fear knight moves here and stuff, don't I? Boom, boom. I could defend that, though. Maybe I chase the queen away and then do that or something? Why can't it be easy? What's the time? Less than 2. Oh, man. Chop, chop, chop. King here, bishop checks and stuff. The king's running, scared. Get the queen out of here first. She's such a bug. What a bug, that queen. No, get out of there, queen. F4, G5. F4, G4, G5. Fortunately, there's a little bit of a lag, so if you're listening, first and foremost, shame on you. and secondly, once it gets down to time scramble, you're not going to be able to listen. Ah, watch out for G4. G4 right around the corner. G4 material plus. The queen is officially down on squares. TKO. Chop. The deadly G4 advance. Uh-oh. Time is even. Position is uneven. Uh-oh. Knight has to give himself up. I play here and insist that I take that queen. Ooh, I like that. That might be more accurate, right? Am I right? Tell me if I'm right on that one. I'm gonna give that a shot. No, the queen goes here. Just take the knight. What are you thinking about? Just take the knight. Why are you trying to get fancy? Why are you trying to get fancy all of a sudden? Just win the game, would you? Quit it with your fancy stuff. Bishop takes. I take the queen first. Ooh. Ooh. Where is she going? Move my knight. Where's the mate? Where is that mate? Let's just defend for a second. For a second. The queen is once again running short on squares, isn't she? She most certainly is. Okay, let's just move. The queen has to go back to F5. Clock is a ticking. Tick, tick, tick. I have stuff on G. Still there. Okay. Whoa, my opponent started rattling off a bunch of moves there really quick. He's a quick mover. Give a check. Fear the worst. Weaken F6. Oh. Let's clamp down on that. The king has to be scared. Oh, it's definitely scared, isn't he? Checkarooski. Let's just play here no matter what. Uh-oh. It's crumbling. Check. Bishops. Crazy bishops. Rook infiltration. Pigs. Pigs everywhere. Where are the pigs? 18. Okay, I caught up on time. Hitting the knight. Tricky bishop. Right here. Hit a rook. Defend a pawn. Back up. Nice and cozy right there. Bishop pins. This rook is hit. 100 times. A lot of times there. No time. Where's the mate? 1, 2, 3. No, 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 no. Clock situation. Right there. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, good game, Mr. Dark Mist. Let's back up here. Let's flip that board. And let's see about this. Fort Knox. French defense. Give up the bishop pair in exchange for getting control over d5. I don't know if this is correct, but what? I wanted to back up. Again, this was my main idea. I wanted to stay on this diagonal. Knight e5 does that. How else can you be treating this? I think white's is definitely better here. Knight e5. You know what you might need to do? You might need to get in c5 very soon. So what you might be needing to do is something like queen c7. If bishop f4, bishop d6, I think trying to get in this advance right here as soon as possible is the way to go. So somehow try and get that in. I can't be sure of it. Okay, knight f6 is fine. Development with tempo. Bishop there, castles. Instead of the knight move, okay, I think this is where things are a bit off. How about queen c7 right now? More pressure on this knight, and then look into this c5 advance. I think this is the way to get in that break successfully. Queen c7, you're hitting this 3 times. I have to do something about it. And I think it'd be bishop f4, rook e1. Bishop f4 I think is maybe better. With this is the follow-up. I think you have to get that in. It becomes timely. So knight b6, a step in the wrong direction. I did drop a pawn. I did not calculate that. So what I could be doing is just something like this and then going forward with that. Although there does seem to be compensation still because I am fully developed, but I'd much rather still have that pawn around for the d5 break. So maybe just rook d1. Anyhow, look into that. The c5 break. You have to break at my d4 pawn in some way. And c5 is it. Okay. Let me close out. Good game, Mr. Dark Mist.